Now, in this case, what happens is that the court says that there is an offer, but there is no acceptance. Remember, because the servant doesn't know that a reward is being announced. If he doesn't know, so there is no acceptance. Therefore, this becomes a void contract. Therefore, it is not valid. Hence, Gauri that did not pay the reward amount to his servant Lakshman Shukla. So that it means it is a void contract. Therefore, what the bottom line? The offer should be communicated, properly communicated, okay, to the offeree. If it is not communicated and mere knowledge of offer does not make a valid contract, okay. The second very important point is the terms of the offer must be clear. Terms of offer must be clear, must not be without any condition. Must be clear. It should not have any confusion. The terms of offer must be clear and definite, and there is no confusion in that. Okay. And the third very important point, offer must create a legal relationship. Okay. It should create a legal relationship. If it is not creating a legal relationship, then it is not called a valid offer. For example, if I invited my friend for lunch and he did not came on that particular day, I cannot file a case against him. Comes under social agreement, domestic agreement. All social agreements or domestic agreements does not create any legal relationship. This is very important. Three important points of valid offer. Offer can be communicated by spoken or written. Okay. So mostly in most of the cases, it is better to have written agreement, not the spoken wise. And offer can also be communicated by conduct of the parties. Okay. For example, if you go to a doctor, if you have some disease for treatment, you go to doctor, doctor will charge you some amount by the conduct of the parties. They will not speak, they will not have written agreement. Okay. By the conduct of the parties. So offer can be communicated in both the ways, either spoken or written, or by the conduct. Now, next very important point. Is it offer and invitation to offer? Both are same? No. So let us find out what is offer. Offer and invitation to offer. Both important points is very essential to know what is offer. What is offer and invitation to offer. Okay. Offer is directly made to enter into a contract. To enter into a contract. It is directly made. Okay. But invitation to offer, it is not directly made. It is indirectly made. That means this invitation to offer is only to receive an offer. To receive an offer. And it is left to the party whether to accept or not. Okay. For example, you might be seeing in markets, they may display the products, like some of the products, they fix the price, let us say 1,000 rupees, they fix the price, display. Now I cannot force the seller to sell at this amount only. The seller can say, I may sell it, I may not sell it. Therefore, this is called invitation to offer. It left to the discretion of the seller whether to sell the product or not. So, difference between offer and invitation to offer. Now let us discuss about the last topic of today's class. Acceptance is very important, as we know, because one of the essential element of the contract is there should be an offer and acceptance. There should be a valid offer and valid acceptance. Okay, what is acceptance? When suppose we discuss the same example, A is making an offer to B to buy the house. So A is proposing to B that he will sell his house. He will sell his house and B has to pay the money. Okay. Now A makes a proposal to B. Okay, that is an offer. A says, I am going to sell the house at a particular price. B will accept it. When the proposal is made, B will accept it. If the B accepts it, the proposal at the same price, okay, then that is called the acceptance. Okay, that is called the acceptance. When the proposal becomes accepted, so that is called the promise. Promise becomes an obligation on both the parties to perform the acts. That is, it is mandatory. When you make a promise, you have to perform it. Otherwise, you can go to the court and file a case against the opposite party where it's not performing the obligations. Okay? Therefore, when offer is accepted, it cannot be revoked. See, if B has accepted it, he said, after accepting, then you can say, I'm not going to accept it. I'm revoking that. That is not possible. Okay? Please be clear. Now, what are the essentials of valid acceptance? Essentials of valid acceptance. You studied essentials of valid offer. Now, let's study the last topic. Essentials of valid acceptance. Okay? Must be unconditional. That means, suppose A says to B, I am going to sell the house at rupees 50 lakhs. Okay. Then B says, I am not going to buy the house at 50 lakhs. I am going to buy the house on 40 lakhs only. If you sell 40 lakhs only, I will buy that. That becomes conditional. Okay. So there should not be any condition in accepting the proposal. There should be unconditional. If it's conditional, that is not a valid acceptance. Okay. Second point, must be expressed in some reasonable manner. Okay, reasonable manner. That means acceptance should be expressed in terms of a specific manner, especially written manner, not in oral manner. Okay, there are some transactions where you cannot go for oral. Suppose you go to buy a house, what you will do? You make a sale agreement. Then sale agreement, then you go to prepare sale deed. Is a written agreement. It should be expressed in some manner. Okay, in some cases, oral agreement is necessary, is essential. Okay, is enough for that, some transactions here. But some transactions, for buying a house, it should be in written agreement. It should be in sale agreement. It should be sale deed. Okay. The third point, acceptance should be given before the due date. Acceptance should be given before the due date. Okay. That means after the date is over, if it is accepted, that doesn't become an agreement. Okay? Before lapse of time, you should give an acceptance. If time lapses, that is not called valid acceptance. Please keep in mind. And the last one, acceptance must be communicated. Acceptance must be communicated. If it is not communicated properly, it is not called as valid acceptance. Therefore, we discuss types of contract. We discuss what is an offer, what is an acceptance, what are the essentials of valid offer and valid contract, and along with one important case. Okay. So next class we will continue.